Donald John Trump. The name itself evokes a whirlwind of emotions and opinions. From the bustling streets of New York City to the hallowed halls of the White House, Trump's life has been a captivating spectacle. A relentless businessman, a captivating showman, and a polarizing president, Trump's journey is a uniquely American story. It's a tale of ambition and controversy, success and setbacks, all played out on a global stage. This essay delves into the life and times of Donald Trump, tracing his path from real estate scion to twice-elected president of the United States. We'll explore his family roots, his foray into the cutthroat world of New York real estate, and his unexpected rise to political prominence. We'll examine his headline-grabbing business deals, his captivating presence in the media, and his tumultuous tenure as the leader of the free world. Through it all, we'll see how Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on American business, entertainment, and politics. Donald Trump's story begins in the New York City borough of Queens, far from the glitz and glamour of Manhattan's skyscrapers. Born in 1946, he was the fourth of 5 children in a family deeply entrenched in the world of real estate. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful developer who instilled in Donald a strong work ethic and a drive to succeed. Despite a comfortable upbringing, Trump's childhood wasn't without its challenges. His parents sent him to the New York Military Academy at the age of 13, hoping to instill discipline and structure. Trump thrived in the regimented environment, excelling in athletics and developing a commanding personality. After graduating from military school, Trump attended Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a degree in economics. Even in his college years, Trump was already displaying the business acumen and ambition that would define his career. Armed with a degree and a keen understanding of the family business, Trump joined his father in the world of New York real estate. Little did he know that he was about to embark on a journey that would take him to the pinnacle of wealth and power. Trump wasted no time in making his mark on the family business. He quickly learned the ropes of real estate development, negotiating deals and overseeing construction projects. But Trump's ambitions extended far beyond the boroughs of New York City. He had his sights set on the island of Manhattan, a gleaming symbol of wealth and power. Trump's arrival in Manhattan coincided with a period of urban renewal and economic boom. He shrewdly capitalized on these trends, developing luxury hotels, residential towers, and casinos that bore his now famous name. The Grand Hyatt Hotel, Trump Tower, and the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City became symbols of his success, cementing his reputation as a master dealmaker. Trump's business ventures weren't without their share of controversy. He faced accusations of discriminatory housing practices, questionable financial dealings, and ruthless business tactics. His multiple corporate bankruptcies and high-profile business failures became fodder for critics who questioned his business acumen. Despite the setbacks, Trump's brand remained strong. He had an uncanny ability to bounce back from adversity, leveraging his failures into opportunities for reinvention. He had become a master of self-promotion, cultivating a larger-than-life persona that captivated the public imagination. Trump's foray into the world of media further amplified his fame and notoriety. He understood the power of television and used it to his advantage, becoming a fixture on talk shows and news programs. His flamboyant lifestyle, his brash pronouncements, and his undeniable charisma made him a natural for the small screen. In 2004, Trump's media presence reached new heights with the debut of The Apprentice, a reality TV show that pitted aspiring entrepreneurs against each other for a chance to work for the Trump Organization. The show was an instant hit, turning Trump into a household name and solidifying his image as a successful businessman and a no-nonsense leader. Trump's media savvy extended beyond television. He authored numerous books, including the best-selling The Art of the Deal, which became a business Bible for aspiring entrepreneurs. Through his books, television appearances, and relentless self-promotion, Trump cultivated a persona that transcended the world of business. He had become a cultural icon, a symbol of American ambition and success. Few could have predicted that Donald Trump's path would lead him to the Oval Office. He had never held elected office, and his political views had shifted over the years. Yet, in 2015, Trump announced his candidacy for President of the United States, tapping into a wellspring of discontent among voters who felt ignored by the political establishment. Trump's campaign was unorthodox and unpredictable. He eschewed traditional political rhetoric, opting instead for rallies filled with passionate supporters and fiery speeches that resonated with voters who were frustrated with the status quo. His campaign slogan, "Make America Great Again," struck a chord with voters who felt that America had lost its way. Trump's victory in the 2016 presidential election shocked the world. He had defied the polls, the pundits, and the political establishment, becoming the first person without prior government or military experience to be elected President of the United States. His victory marked a turning point in American politics, ushering in an era of populism and challenging the norms of political discourse. Section 6. The Trump Presidency Policies and Controversies. Donald Trump's presidency was a time of significant change and upheaval in American politics. He pursued an agenda that reflected his campaign promises, enacting tax cuts, appointing conservative judges, and pursuing an America First foreign policy. His supporters hailed him as a strong leader who wasn't afraid to shake up the status quo. Trump's presidency was also marked by controversy and division. His policies on immigration, trade, and climate change sparked fierce debate. His rhetoric and behavior often drew criticism from both sides of the aisle, and his relationship with the media was contentious from the outset. Despite the controversies, Trump remained a popular figure among his base of supporters. He held numerous rallies throughout his presidency, where he continued to rail against the deep state and the fake news media. His supporters saw him as a fighter who was willing to stand up for their interests. Trump's presidency came to an end in January 2021, when he left office after losing the 2020 election to Joe Biden. However, his influence on American politics and culture continued to be felt long after he left the White House. Section 7. Legal battles and personal trials. Donald Trump's life has been marked by legal battles and personal scandals. From his business dealings to his personal relationships, Trump has been embroiled in controversy throughout his career. These legal challenges continued during his presidency and followed him into private life. One of the most significant legal challenges Trump faced was the Mueller investigation, which examined Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election and potential obstruction of justice by Trump himself. Although the investigation did not find sufficient evidence to establish a criminal conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia, it did not exonerate Trump on obstruction of justice. In addition to the Mueller investigation, Trump has been involved in numerous other legal battles, including lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct, defamation, and business fraud. He has also faced scrutiny for his personal finances, including allegations of tax evasion and financial impropriety. These legal battles and personal scandals have tarnished Trump's reputation and fueled criticism from his opponents. However, they have also solidified his support among his base, who view him as a victim of politically motivated attacks. Section 8. The Second Act, Trump's Return to Power. Despite losing the 2020 presidential election and facing mounting legal challenges, Donald Trump remained a powerful force in American politics. He continued to hold rallies, make media appearances, and use social media to communicate directly with his supporters. In a stunning turn of events, Trump announced his candidacy for president in the 2024 election. Trump's decision to run for president again surprised many political observers. However, he tapped into a deep well of support among Republican voters who were dissatisfied with the Biden administration and eager for his return to power. Trump's campaign focused on his accomplishments during his first term, his criticism of the Biden administration, and his continued promises to make America great again. In a closely contested election, Trump emerged victorious, defeating incumbent Vice President Kamala Harris. His victory marked a remarkable comeback for the former president, making him only the second president in American history to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. Trump's return to the White House sent shockwaves throughout the nation and the world. It was an unprecedented event in American history, underscoring the deep political divisions that continue to grip the country. Section 9. The Legacy of Donald Trump, a Complex Figure. Donald Trump's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He will be remembered as a successful businessman, a captivating showman, and a polarizing president. His supporters view him as a strong leader who challenged the status quo. His detractors see him as a divisive figure who damaged American democracy. Regardless of one's perspective, Trump has left an indelible mark on American history. His presidency was a time of great change and upheaval. His impact on American politics, culture, and society will be debated for decades. Trump's legacy will be defined by his successes and failures. He will be remembered for his economic policies, judicial appointments, and his approach to foreign policy. He will also be remembered for the scandals and impeachment trials. Ultimately, Donald Trump's place in history will be determined by future generations. Love him or hate him, there is no denying that Donald Trump was one of the most consequential figures of the 21st century.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienst.